Hello, it's me, the budget gamer, Lunacy, and I'm here with what I'm referring to as the meat and potatoes of this channel. Ever since I was a wee lad smashing A and B on the family NES, I knew that gaming was going to be a big part of my life. The gaming world grew and went really mainstream around me as I was growing up. I tried to follow the trends as best I could, but it was always an either-or situation for me and my brother. He got the original PlayStation, I got the Nintendo 64. He got the GameCube, I got the PlayStation 2. And anybody with an older brother knows I never got to play the PlayStation or the GameCube. We also never had the original Xbox, and we didn't even get an Xbox 360 until it had been out for almost 4 or 5 years, and I'm pretty sure my dad got it just so that he could play Call of Duty. I also grew up in the age of Blockbuster when renting things was the norm. You see, there was this magical time when instead of spending $15 to $20 a month on a membership and having a large library of games at your fingertips, you would have to take that $15 to $20, go to a store, ask them, "Can I please play this game?" And they would go, "No! Everyone else already checked out all of our copies. Here's Earthworm Jim. Have fun, you little douchebag." And you'd have to give them your money because you either play Earthworm Jim 3D or you go home, play the same games you've been playing, beaten, played again, beaten again, but this time you only used your toes to work the controller. So with that incredibly unique and one-of-a-kind perspective on the gaming world, coupled with my already incredibly unique and one-of-a-kind upbringing as a celestial being,
Right.
I decided I wanted to make a channel reviewing free games we can all play. I am a card-toting member of the PCMR and a Valve fangirl, so I will be utilizing the Steam store for some of these videos, but I will also be leaning heavily on the Epic Game Store because, in my opinion, they have one of the best giveaway programs out there. While you can give your money to platforms like Origin, and they'll give you access to a large library of honestly really good games, PlayStation and Xbox force you to pay for memberships to get 1 or 2 free games a month, and sometimes they're not that great of games. If you blew all of your money building an i9 RTX 3900 War Machine, you might be looking for something that won't be a complete insult to your computer while also not spending any money on these games. And that's kind of what the Epic Game Store giveaway does. All you need to do is make an account on their platform, claim the games every week, and you have access to them forever so long as you have access to your account. And no, I didn't misspeak, I said every week. Every week they release new games. And we're not talking about half-baked, failed Epic games that they're just trying to pump numbers up on. In fact, the last 2 games that they made available were Saints Row the Third Remaster and the subject of today's video, Automachef. Automachef is a factory-building resource management game that has you at the center of a future where robots have taken over the food industry and they are pumping out the artery-clogging needs of humans. Your partner through this venture is a robot desperately attempting to convince you it's totally human and not a robot who wants to kill you. And I'll be honest, I really enjoy resource management games, so I knew that I was going to like Automachef before I even launched it. However, the first experience that I had with the game was not exactly stellar. The one big critique that I have for the game is that they probably could have explained things a little bit better in the tutorial levels. Usually I'm not the type of person who advocates for being handheld through the first few levels of a game, but where Automachef does do a good job of clearly defining your goals and the general idea of how to achieve them, it doesn't really coddle you in any way either. For example, on the first few levels, I got kind of stuck because I wanted to complete all 3 of the challenges for each of the levels, but I also thought that I needed to place 2 separate grills for each recipe that I needed to make. All of the extra machinery ended up costing way too much money, and I decided to just go back and rework the kitchen so that I could just get past those levels. Well, it's revealed about 5 levels later in another tutorial level how to set up 1 grill to cook 3 different ingredients for the different recipes that you need to set up. This significantly cut down on the amount of machinery that I needed to use, and I was able to go back and redo the first few levels to complete all of the different challenges. And really that's the only critique that I have because it kind of feels like it's intentionally set up this way to make you go back and have to play those levels again. Which is fine, I guess, but it kind of feels like artificial difficulty, which I'm not a huge fan for, especially with a game like Automachef where the puzzles actually do get pretty challenging. And honestly, with that one critique out of the way, once you understand how everything works in the game, it's actually really fun. The levels do get pretty challenging, especially if you're trying to accomplish all of the different goals for each level, but figuring out the most efficient way to place the recipe tracks and seeing the kitchen just work after putting all of the effort and time into putting the kitchen together, it's so intensely satisfying, and I gotta be honest, it's almost better than the sponsor of today's video. Nothing. I've been playing Automachef and watching old episodes of The Walking Dead. I mean, listening to NPR or someone smart like Hank Green. and I've been getting massive doses of dopamine injected straight into my nervous system. With its fun theme of robots running our kitchens, comedic commentary, and solid gameplay, Automachef gets 8 out of 10 moons from me. And I'll be honest with you, I was originally going to give it 7 out of 10 moons, but as I was writing this script, I realized how much I actually wanted to play the game, and that was kind of all that was missing for me, was a desire to actually go back and play the game. And yeah, as I was working on this video, I was like, man, I really want to play this game. But anyways, that's today's video. That's Automachef. It's a great game. Pick it up. Go get yourself set up with the Epic Games Store and get yourself an account so that you can start claiming these free games. Next week, we're going to be looking at Yoku's Island Express. Yoku's Island Express. That's what I'm going with. It looks like a bug on a ball. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've never played this game before, and that's kind of the fun part here. We all get to play new games, we all get to play free games, and we all get to kind of share our ideas about these games. But anyways, don't forget to tickle that subscribe button and kiss the bell to get notified when new videos come out. Leave me a comment below letting me know what you think about Automachef and the Epic Games Store giveaway program, and I'll see you in the next one. Later!